Hi everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm an assistant editor at Edutopia. Today I wanted to demonstrate a tool that's really useful for making differentiation easier. So this tool is called Diffit and it has four main functions. I'll start with this one here. So I've heard from teachers who have students at a wide range of reading levels in their class, so they need to be able to adapt their materials, and so they turn to Diffit. As an example, I found this article here that's about photosynthesis, and it's at a 5th to 8th grade reading level. So if we copy that link and paste it into Diffit, we can modify that. We could switch it to, let's say, a 3rd grade reading level. You're going to want to keep this box unchecked, and if you have Diffit Premium, you can even align the new passage to certain state standards. But I'll hit generate here, and let's see. So now, about 10 seconds later, we have the material from that article on photosynthesis adapted to a 3rd grade reading level. You can even adjust the length if you want to make it a bit longer. And what's super useful is that Diffit also pulls out key vocabulary words from the passage, and it also offers multiple choice questions, short answer questions, and prompts that students can respond to in response to that passage. Returning to the home page, we have this tab here, which is pretty similar to this one, except that it takes in text as an input instead of a link. And then we have this tab, which is a little different. It takes in up to 10 vocabulary words as an input, and it will output a reading passage at whatever reading level you might need that includes those 10 vocab words. Now, lastly, we have the Literally Anything tab. This tab, instead of adapting an existing passage, will output an entirely new reading passage at whatever reading level you might want. So I'll paste in a prompt that I wrote, why does the United States have an electoral college? And I could have Diffit produce an excerpt answering that question at a 6th grade reading level. We'll keep the language English, and we'll keep it informational rather than a fictional text. So again, about 10 seconds later, we now have this new reading passage at a roughly 6th grade level that talks about why the Electoral College was founded. And unlike some other AI text generators, Diffit will even show the sources for all the claims that it's making in this AI-generated text. But of course, AI still isn't entirely reliable, so it's probably a good idea to double-check that everything in here seems accurate. Again, Diffit will give vocab words from this passage, multiple choice questions. You can copy these questions and paste them in another document. Or if you scroll down here, Diffit also offers some pre-generated worksheets that students can fill out in response to this reading passage. So obviously there are tons of applications of a tool like this. I hear from teachers who have students with IEPs who use it to produce texts at different levels for those students, or who have students who are English language learners who also need texts at different levels. So yeah, hopefully this is a useful tool to know about. And if you use other tools for differentiation, definitely let us know. We'd love to hear about them. And thanks so much for listening. Bye.